Alright, this is going to be a little bit different than some of my other videos. Uh, One of my classes, my investment finance class, we have to do this trading game simulation, kind of um, what a lot of people did in high school. I know I had to do it for my uh, economics class in high school. Um, so yeah, we just got this underway, I believe, 2 weeks ago. I actually didn't get into it until last week. So I just kind of wanted to go over. I don't actually trade equities, but for this class, I'm just employing the same strategies that I do for FX. Um, supply and demand, trying to let winners run. So you start out with $1 million, and uh, I have orders placed to the point to where I almost don't have any more. I can't place any more orders. I have a ton of pending limits. Um, and I'll go over my portfolio in a sec. But this is like what the rankings look like right now. This is my professor. He's in first place. He's having a real good day today. Uh, I've been bouncing around the top five. This guy's having an awesome day. But as you can see, there only is 6 people as of right now that are profitable. Um, I've made a total of 4.4%. Professors made 4.75%. Um, so yeah, let's dig into my portfolio. My biggest winner so far has been Tilray. I actually just closed out about half of this position. That'll be the first one I look at when I go over to the charts. I got it pulled up over here right away. Um, this one, APHQF, whatever company that is, if I hadn't used up all my margin on these, this would be almost making me as much money as Tilray. As you can see, I'm short on it. I can only have 2% equity in it, but it's down. I profited 23% off of it. I profited 32% off of Tilray. So let's dig in. Put this back over here so I can see it. Yeah, this is Tilray. You can kind of see I just closed out some down here near this demand zone, but I got short. The yellow circle is on this supply zone. Saw the gap away, ticked it, sold off, and then we gapped up into it. This was last week, and this is when I started getting into the game. Uh, Obviously, I sold short here on that gap up into my supply zone, and we've just done nothing but sold off since. Um, Kind of see why I got out here. There's a big green candle in this demand zone here. I mean, we're already seeing a little bit of a reaction off of that. Got a decent wick forming on that, on this hourly candle. Let's look at that APHQF. Again, this one was awesome. If I could have put more of my equity into this, I'd be sitting real pretty. So I saw the supply zone, kind of formed a demand zone base. I shorted it up in here, and it just kind of bounced around, and then it gapped down, huge, rose back up, found more supply, and now it's rolling over today. And Yeah, I wish it was more than 2% of my account on that, because that's a big winner for me right now. Let's look at another one. LB, whatever that is. L Brands. I couldn't tell you what it is, but I shorted it off of this supply zone. I think I found that on the daily, weekly. Oh yeah, it's a weekly supply. Shorted it off of that, and it's rolling over pretty well. We are in like a demand zone, I think I found on the weekly chart too. So I mean, kind of risky taking a short position inside of a demand zone, but we penetrated all the way through the demand zone, and now we're rolling back up. I think there's more downside just by the price chart. I don't know anything about this company, to be honest with you. Let's move on. Morgan Stanley. I'm also short on that. Get down to the lower time frames. So I had seen this supply zone form, strong drop away. We bounced right off of this little demand zone. This was a limit order. It was sitting right there. So we gapped up here, sold off, but it got bought back up, and then it punctured through my entry and kind of got to the top of the supply zone, and it's actually come out of it nicely. So this one's actually in profit right now. Well, JP Morgan Chase I also have, but I have a buy on that. This one is not in profit, but the Morgan Stanley and JP Morgan, they kind of move in conjunction with each other a little bit. So this is kind of a hedge. I bought this one down in here on the first time back to this demand zone, and we rose up out. I was in profit, and this is about the time that Morgan Stanley hit the supply, and then it's kind of been selling off. So kind of in the same boat here as a hedge a little bit. Let me look for, I have pending orders out here too, where I'm looking to sell some of these other companies. I think this is Harley Davidson. Oh yeah. Where's my short limit at 43.60? So that's up here still. Although that is a good looking supply zone. Not sure if we'll get back up there, but I have a limit sitting there. Oh yeah, I did have one losing trade, but I've already closed that one out. That would be Caterpillar. Let me draw it in. It's gone now because this was a demand zone. I went long in here, and you kind of see what happened. I closed after we got the gap down and the sell off. I closed like down here. So I had a decent sized loss on that one. But as soon as I saw it gap down and sell off, I closed it out. No sense in holding that. I do have an order sitting here waiting to sell this thing though if it comes back up, because this is an awesome supply zone now. I have an order to short GM. I think it's right here. What price? 33.80. Yep. Right here, looking to short GM. IPGP. Once again, no idea. Don't know what the hell this company does. But it had a huge gap down. Nice little supply level. Looking to sell that. And yeah. That's kind of where I'm at. I don't know if I'll do another update on this stock market game or whatever. We'll see. I may or I may not. It's just something fun to do. But yeah, that's all I got for now.